Dear students, you are welcome in the Education Department at SHAHD Association. Our lesson today is about real numbers part 2. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more lessons and don't forget to click the bell to stay notified. And in this part, we will only learn how to compare two real numbers. Power of product. So as we have seen in the Engage and Explore section, we should first revise the power of product rule as prerequisite information. So A times B power n, it's equal to A power n times B power n. Example, 2 times 3 power 4, it's equal to 2 power 4 times 3 power 4, which is equal 16 times 81, and that's equal to 1296. In terms of radicals, 2 radical 3 square, again, we should write 2 square, the square goes for 2, and for radical 3. So it's equal to 2 square times radical 3 square. 2 square equal 4, radical 3 square equal 3. The square and radical eliminate each other. The final answer is equal 12. 4 times 3 equal 12. So now minus 3 radical 5 square, we know that the minus with even exponent or with even power becomes plus, changed from negative to positive. So minus 3 quantity square times radical 5 quantity square equal to 9 times 5, which is equal to 45. Final example, minus 5 radical 6 again, minus 5 square becomes plus 5 square, which is equal to 25, and radical 6 square equals 6. 25 times 6 equals 150. Now let's learn how we can compare two positive numbers including radicals. So if we have a greater than 0 and b greater than 0, this means that a and b are two positive real numbers, and a square greater than b square, then a must be greater than b. Let's solve an example. So compare the following real numbers. We have 3 radical 2 and 2 radical 3. How we can know which number bigger than or greater than the other? We should first write the square of each radical, or of each number, sorry. So 3 radical 2 square, it's equal to 3 square times radical 2 square, which is equal 9 times 2, and that's equal to 18. 2 radical 3 square equal to 2 square times radical 3 square. 2 square equal 4, radical 3 square equal 3, 4 times 3 equal 12. So a square greater than b square, or 3 radical 2 square greater than 2 radical 3 square. This means that 3 radical 2 greater than 2 radical 3. Comparing two negative numbers including radicals. If a and b are less than 0, or if a and b are two negative numbers, and a square greater than b square, then a must be less than b. Let's solve an exercise. Compare the following real numbers, the same previous two numbers, but this time in negative sign. Minus 3 radical 2 and minus 2 radical 3. First, we should write the square of each number. Minus 3 radical 2 square equal minus 3 square. Minus 3 square becomes 9 times radical 2 square. The square goes with the radical and it becomes 2. So 9 times 2 equal 18. Minus 2 radical 3 square, again minus 2 square. The negative sign goes with the even exponent. So minus 2 square becomes 4. Radical 3 square becomes 3. 4 times 3 equal 12. So we have here a square greater than b square, or 3 radical 2 square greater than 2 radical 3 square. So 3 radical 2 less than 2 radical 3. We reverse the comparing sign. The greater becomes. Finally, we will learn how to compare positive to negative real numbers including radicals. If a greater than 0 and b less than 0, then we can write directly a greater than b, because a is positive and b is negative. Let's solve an exercise. So compare the following real numbers, plus or 3 radical 2 and minus 2 radical 3. We can write directly 3 radical 2 greater than minus 2 radical 3. 11 radical 2 and minus 2 radical 15. Simply we can write 11 radical 2, the positive quantity, is greater than the negative quantity. So 11 radical 2 greater than minus 2 radical 15. Thank you guys for watching. Please try to contact with me if you have any question. And don't forget to solve the worksheet and send me your answers. Stay safe. And finally, we'll learn how to compare positive to negative real numbers, including radicals. If a greater than 0 and b less than 0, then we can write directly a greater than b, because a is positive and b is negative. Let's solve an exercise. So compare the following real numbers, plus or 3 radical 2 and minus 2 radical 3. We can write directly 3 radical 2 greater than minus 2 radical 3. 11 radical 2 and minus 2 radical 15. Simply we can write 11 radical 2, the positive quantity, is greater than the negative quantity. So 11 radical 2 greater than minus 2 radical 15. Thank you guys for watching. Please try to contact with me if you have any question. And don't forget to solve the worksheet and send me your answers. Stay safe. And if you liked this lesson, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more. And don't forget to click the bell to get all the updates.